Shabbat Shalom. In a few short weeks, Alyssa and I will be celebrating our 10th anniversary. One of the moments of our wedding day that I remember more than any other is what's known as the Bedekin ceremony. The Bedekin ceremony is the moment in the Jewish wedding where the groom, the Chatan, places the veil over the bride, the Kalah's face. It may surprise you to know that this is one of the Jewish ceremonies that is most often described in an incorrect way. Many times a rabbi, somebody who's at the Jewish wedding ceremony, will joke or tell us that the reason we have this particular ritual isn't because of Jacob. If you remember, Jacob worked 7 years to try and marry his beloved Rachel, only to be tricked into marrying her older sister Leah first. Oftentimes people will joke that the groom is making sure that it is the correct bride that he is about to marry. But in fact, this ceremony, the Bedekin, has nothing to do with Jacob and everything to do with his father Isaac. In this week's Torah portion, we read about the moment in which Isaac and Rebekah catch one another's eyes. It could only be described as love at first sight. In that moment where Isaac fixes his eyes on Rebekah and Rebekah returns that gaze, Rebekah places a veil over her face as if to say, I have seen the man that is perfect for me. I have seen the man that I am going to marry and spend the rest of my life with. Isaac, fixed on her eyes, sort of announces to the world that he too has found his bride, the perfect woman for him. In that moment, we really see the first instance in the Torah of love and affection, of mutual love and affection, and not marriage that is necessarily created or ordained by previous generations. The Bedekin is a beautiful ceremony. It's a beautiful moment in which we realize that there is one person whom we are destined to spend our lives with. Sometimes we call this Bashert. I prefer to look at it as a moment in which you get to a very serious and important Jewish milestone, and you understand that that person that's looking back into your eyes and in whose eyes you are looking is the person not only that you're going to spend your life with, but also the person in whose eyes you see the best possible version of yourself. Shabbat Shalom.